Hello. This Success Experts presentation is brought to you by the Center for Student Success at the University of Southern Mississippi. Today's presentation will focus on study skills. It can be hard to adjust to a proper studying method for college, so we've created this presentation to give you some insight into the study cycle and learning. During today's presentation, you'll identify the importance and differences between learning and studying. You'll also get some information on the study cycle, both what it is and how it can improve the way you learn and study. Lastly, we'll discuss active learning, giving you some tools you may be able to utilize during your own study sessions. Studying and learning. What's the difference? Studying can be summarized by memorization of facts in order to complete a task. Learning is to gain knowledge or a skill by studying. Most people don't study long enough for them to actually learn and internalize the information they're studying. As you take classes to prepare for your career, you want to start learning rather than just memorizing the content presented to you in order to do well on an assignment or test. We want to introduce you to Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom's taxonomy is a hierarchy of learning or understanding that starts with the basic memorization, but moves you towards a deeper understanding of the material. It also serves as a foundation for building the higher level of thinking skills necessary for college course loads and classes. The following graphic shows the different stages of the taxonomy. Now we can get into the study cycle, or a process for how you learn new information. By utilizing shorter and more frequent study sessions instead of cramming content over time, you can maximize your learning. This 5-step approach is an ongoing cycle that helps you study in a healthier way and promotes learning the content rather than just memorizing it. The following graphic shows the 5 steps of the study cycle. Here's an example of an intense study session with timed breakdowns that prioritize breaks and review periods to ensure that you're taking care of yourself and also retaining the information you're processing. Active learning is another way to ensure that the content you're studying goes deeper than memorizing it for the exam. It involves you taking charge of the material you're learning in a way that best works for you. This can look like explaining content to other classmates, taking notes during lecture on what the professor is describing as well as what's being presented, or creating mind maps that help connect content in a memorable way. Active learning is an active process in which you are actively finding ways to learn the presented materials rather than just glancing over your notes periodically or when it's time to study. In conclusion, college courses will often challenge you to learn at a higher level that you may not be used to. By utilizing skills like the study cycle or Bloom's taxonomy or active learning, you teach yourself how to critically think and recall the information you're being presented in class. This can lead to higher levels of retention and success in the long run. Thank you for listening to this presentation by the Center for Student Success. Our office is dedicated to help every Southern Miss student succeed. Be sure to connect with us on social media to see what events and opportunities our office may have for you. If you have any questions or concerns, or want to schedule a meeting with someone in our office, please don't hesitate to reach out. Southern Miss, to the top.